Do you have a fabric stash or a fabric situation, okay? In this video, we're gonna break down what is the difference between having a nice stash and having a fabric situation that we actually need to solve. So stick around for the tips and tricks of how to manage your fabric stash. Let's get into it. Every quilter's gotta have a stash, right? There's nothing like being in the middle of a project or finding the perfect pattern and being like, oh, I have no fabric to solve my little situation here. It's midnight, you wanna keep sewing, you can't finish, okay? Nobody wants that. You need a fabric stash, but there's 3 levels of that, and that's what we're talking about today in this video. There's a healthy fabric stash, there is a we need some help fabric stash, and there's an intervention fabric stash, okay? We're gonna break down all 3, and we're gonna find out which category you fall into. Are you a healthy stasher, a need some help stasher, or an intervention stasher? Let's get into it. Now, you're probably here saying, wait a second, is he about to tell me how much fabric I can have or what I can buy and what I can't buy? No, I'm not the quilt police, I'm not your mom. I'm not here to tell you that you can or can't buy something, okay? But I wanna tell you is how to have an actual healthy stash. And it really has nothing to do with how much or the quantity of fabric you have, but actually has to do with how your stash is organized, what you have in your stash, and how you're using it. So let's talk about that first. Now, as you can see right here behind me, we're obviously in our store, but this is a very healthily organized section, okay? You want to have fabrics that are 1, organized, and 2, that you're going to use. Now, if you're keeping pieces that you're never going to use, that are just scraps, it's time to just get rid of those. Donate them to your local guild, donate them to someone that's doing dog beds or whatever it is, and get rid of them, okay? We've done lots of videos on organizing your stash, but I wanna talk about a few key points, okay? One is you have to look at your stash regularly and see what you have, okay? If you never use fat quarters and you have a whole stack of them, time to move on from those. Give those to somebody else, sell them, give them to your local guild, give them to a charity project, or start sewing them into charity quilts and move those out of your stash, okay? If your stash isn't organized, and it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Sometimes we have a lot of jelly rolls, we have a lot of fat quarters, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be perfectly organized, but you have to actually know what's in the stash to be able to use it. Because if not, you're never gonna use it, and some fabrics have lost their appeal, okay? Every once in a while I look at my stash and I'm like, why did I buy that? What am I doing with this fabric, okay? If you walk through your stash and you do that, time to pull those pieces out. Make something to donate, give them away. Like I said, there's a lot of ways you can get rid of the fabric, okay? Now's the time to declutter and destash, okay? Get rid of those fabrics, get them donated, get them made into something, even just very quick quilts you can donate, and make your stash healthy to where you can walk in and say, oh, you know what? I have the perfect thing for this. Boom, pull out your fabrics. Oh, you know what? I saw this beautiful fabric that I got a long time ago. It's time to make something with this. Get your stash into a healthy position. Now let's switch gears a little bit and go from a healthy stash to a in need of help stash, okay? If your stash looks like something like this, and you've got this kind of stuff, this is a quilted piece of, looks like corduroy on the back and quilting cotton on the front with batting in the middle. There is no way in this world you're gonna end up using this. You have bins that are overflowing, okay? You have fabric falling on the floor. That wasn't planned. This is the time to turn that in need of help stash into a healthy stash, okay? Again, it has nothing to do with the quantity of fabrics you have. 0. I don't care if you have a whole entire building full of fabric. It matters of if you can use it and if you know what's there. If you have things that are overflowing like this, and you're saying, you know, I really am gonna use this piece one day. I can't throw it away, possibly. I'm gonna use it for something. You're wrong. You're lying to yourself, okay? This is the first step of our fabric intervention here, is admitting there's actually a problem, okay? You're never gonna use this. No, neither is anybody else. You're gonna put this and take this to your guild. It's gonna end up in the church closet where you guys meet, and that's gonna be the end of it. It's gonna stay there forever, okay? Because someone sane that has a healthy stash comes in and says, we're not doing this, okay? It doesn't matter how you separate it. You need to know what's in there, and you need to be reasonable what's actually usable and what's not, okay? If you don't do that, your stash is gonna go from healthy to in need of help to the next part that we're gonna talk about, which is the intervention stash. That's what we're going to next. You need an intervention in your stash if it's starting to take away your joy a little bit. Does it bring you joy when you walk in and say, I've got everything nice and organized? If your space looks like this, you got stuff everywhere, you don't even know what's there, no. So you need to look in your own self and say, where am I? Do I have this healthy stash? I walk in, I'm like, oh, look at this beautiful thing. Or am I saying, maybe I'll just go buy something new, even though I really wanted to use that fabric, right? Now is the time for you to take your house, your sewing studio, your sewing room, you're under the beds, wherever it is. You don't need to go in there and just nuke the whole thing, okay? Go in there and day by day, bucket by bucket, pull it out and just do a quick little inventory. Am I gonna use this? Am I not? Okay, I want you to be able to sit down at your sewing machine, have fun, sew, enjoy what you're doing, pick your projects. I want you to walk into quilt store or watch the show and say, this fabric pattern is awesome. This quilt pattern is awesome. I love this. And say, let me go to my stash. Boom, you walk in there, you know what you have. You go through and this is fat quarter friendly. Look at my fat quarters. Sweet, pulling these out, we're making a quilt, okay? I want you to be able to have the versatility and the ability to have things in a way that you can enjoy them, use them, and have fun sewing, okay? This is the time. The time is now to enjoy every last minute of what you're doing. If you're not doing that, you're not taking advantage of this beautiful industry that we have, guys. So which stasher are you? Are we a healthy stasher, a need help stasher, or an intervention stasher? Comment down below, first of all, which one of those three you are, and second of all, what you've done to help find joy in your sewing and quilting. Whether that has to do with cleaning up your stashes, picking projects, whatever it is, I wanna know what makes you happy while you're sewing, while you're quilting, guys. If you have a little beautiful spot that you can sit down and say, I love doing this, it's the best thing. That's what we're here for. We want everyone to have fun sewing and quilting. We love this industry. We want you to love it too. We want you to have a lot of fun. And anything we can do, that's why we make these videos, anything we can do to help you enjoy your time here, that's what we're here for. Guys, my name's Brody, teaching you how to sew like a pro. We'll see you next time here at Sew Yeah Quilting.